So this is Kelvin here once again. This is GBPJPY, and this is the account that I am trying to grow from $14. I traded it for 1 week and I'm having $55 right now. So for last week I made $40 for the last week, and I took Euro USD trade and GBPJPY trade. This is a new week. Today, no trade yet. I'm looking at what I can find to trade today. So this week I might trade US30 because the capital is growing a little bit, so I can be able to trade US30. And I'm also looking at trading GBPJPY. So for now, for GBPJPY, I took the buy last week and I made some profit, but I closed the trade before the week closed. So this is the new week daily candle that is open for today. But I can see that when price moved up, we have, or I can see an imbalance or a fair value gap left. So the high of this candle here and the low of this candle, this space right here is fair value gap. So I can see this, and the last bearish candle, which is the high here, and this low, okay, this last big bearish candle here, it's serving as the guide for we were bearish, okay, we were bearish on GBPJPY. This whole big bearish candle is serving as the guide or the context that we are still within a bearish zone. Once price breaks and closes above this area, then we will be going very bullish, or we will look very bullish. So that is what I'm expecting. The moment I see price breaks above this area, I will have more confidence that we'll be going bullish on the daily time frame. But still price is trading. Let's see this low for this bullish candle, it's low here, and this last bearish candle, this that looks like a doji, it's high here. There was this space here which was a sell side fair value gap, and price traded into it, dropped down to retest, and on this candle it's pushed to the upside. So it looks as if this smaller fair value gap on the daily time frame, sell side fair value gap, did not hold, and as price traded into it, it's moved to the upside. So the buy side fair value gap that has been formed or created here is a sign to me that we might be going more bullish after price defiled this bearish fair value gap. So I'm looking at this daily candle, or probably tomorrow's candle, somewhere in between, dropping to take out this low. So once price, probably we might take out this previous day's candles high and probably drop to take out today this candle's low. Once we take out this low, that will be like liquidity taking and filling this imbalance right here, and that's where I have set my buy limits. So I set one a little bit above here, and I set one some orders also here. So I'm hoping this will happen, and my stop loss for this trade is going to really somewhere be like the body, the low here, or probably an extended stop loss that will be like somewhere here. So I'll see if the account will be able to hold in case price drops into this fair value gap to pick up the orders. If it doesn't drop, no problem, I will just allow the trade to go and then leave me somewhere in between within the week. I'm very sure price will definitely drop down into this fair value gap to fill it before it moves up. So this is the setup that I'm seeing. Where will my target be in case that fair value gap is filled? I will be targeting price taking out the high here and probably sweeping all these internal highs on the daily time frames, serving as liquidity. All the stop losses and pending orders here will be taken out. I'm targeting all those being taken out. For this high and this low or this range, I'm expecting price to move up to the upside somewhere here, and that is going to be my TP for the week, and that's what I'll be looking at. So let's see how this setup is going to end up, or how this trade is going to be. Let's look at the 4 hours and see how price is building up right now. So in the 4 hours, price open, moved up, and then dropped to the downside, and it's going up again. It looks like price is already filling this 4-hour fair value gap. It just dropped into 8, but did not fully even fill it. So let's see how it will go. Let me see the 30 minutes. 30 minutes price is pushing up and price is bullish. So let's see the 15 minutes time frame. From 15-minute time frame, price is still looking bullish right now. There is no indication that price is going to drop right now, but I will still keep my pending orders and see what will happen. So let's see how things will go. For US30, on this is the 4-hour. Let me go to daily time frame on US30. So for US30, price has been very bullish. Price has been very bullish after price dropped into this area on the daily time frame, this fair value gap here. After that hit down here, price has been very bullish up here. So we had a hit up here into this resistance, because price has hit here before and dropped. So we hit here, dropped a little bit, and broke it to the upside. For me, this hit to the upside was liquidity grab. Price take out liquidity. So we take liquidity upside. It makes sense for price to drop to take liquidity internally, or take liquidity downside. And that is what really happened. Liquidity is taking downside. This looks like a break of structure. So we should be expecting a retest at the upside and probably price dropping to go bearish. Yes, but let's see that this sweep of liquidity also took price into this buy side imbalance or fair value gap. So, and inside this fair value gap, we saw this small rejection, price pushing to the upside. So let's see, is there a break of structure around this fair value gap when price hit it? Yes. What is the last high that we saw here? So there is this small high here, around here, this small high here. So this is the last high that took price to the downside here, and we have seen price push to the upside to take that high out. It even drew back down and then pushed up to break structure again. after breaking the structure, now price drops down to take out this low, which is liquidity grab. And then now we are seeing price is making its way to the upside. If we close or we price pushes up and breaks above this big bearish candle here, that is serving as the foundation or context for us to be going bearish. If we move up and close above it, then we are likely to keep moving up from here. But as it is right now, price looks bearish because of this little liquidity sweep and price's inability to move up to take this high or break or close above it. This is a sign that there is a higher likelihood within this internal structure. There is a higher likelihood that price might drop again to take out this low as liquidity. This low might be sitting here as a structural liquidity or as an inducement for this external low here. And therefore, I have set my buy limit around this area. So what if price is able to take this low, that will serve to me as liquidity into this area, probably. That's what I'm looking at. And I could see this is an order block here. Probably this order block might hold, but I just place my order a little below that into this area of little imbalance. This is the 4-hour. On 1 hour, I might see that area as very significant. So let's see on the 4-hour. Yes, on the 4-hour, let me look at that area. Yeah, on the 4-hour, this is where my order is. Yeah, so let's see. Probably I might have to push the order a little bit up, but let's see. I want to wait and see in case price drops how and is able to take this low out, how the reaction will be around this zone. And then if there is a shift in structure, probably on 5 minutes or 15 minutes, then I will know what decision to take, because US30 is very volatile, and the capital that I'm trying to grow this account, and I don't want to get an entry that will put me in a loss, and that's why I'm trying to be more preserved or reserved in this setup. So above everything, I am hoping that US30 will move to the upside and take out these highs for the week and probably print some new highs. Okay, print some new highs for us. Let me see the weekly time frame. Yes, so on the weekly time frame, last week we dropped down into this imbalance here, though we did not feel the imbalance to the brim. Yeah, we did not feel it. I think it dropped only to consequent encroachment according to ICT, like 50% of the fair value gap was filled. So let's see. So normally this new week candle has opened. Normally price might reject to take out this low once more time and then push up. So let's see what will happen. It could also just drop down into this area and retest here and then keep pushing to the upside. Let's see what will happen, because US30 is very bullish. So on the weekly time frame, there is no indication that we're going to be bearish. For us to be bearish, it means this whole big candle here, okay, this whole fair value gap has to be filled. There should be bearish candles filling this area. This low has to be taken out, and then from there we might see a proper break of structure and a change of character to be looking for a bearish move. But for now, I do not hold a bearish bias on US30. So I will be patient and then wait for this setup to be ripe or to be okay. Yeah, I might have all these lows taken out, and then price, probably my order should be somewhere here, I don't know, or here, because if price gets into somewhere, this area is likely to sweep all this area into here. My stop loss will be somewhere here, but if price decides to sweep this area, that means on the weekly time frame we are having the last week's low taken out, and that is also a possibility. The last week candle could be taken out into somewhere here, filling more that fair value gap, and then probably reject back into this support again and probably move up. So I'll see. As if price keeps dropping, I will refine my entry, but I will have to be looking at confirmation to go bullish from somewhere here. So for now, I'm only setting this buy limit here. Let me quickly look at gold to see what is happening on gold. So oh, okay, good. So this is 15 minutes on gold, daily time frame on gold. So on daily time frame on gold, let's see, gold reacted into this fair value gap here. Okay, drop a little bit, broke into it, closed above that fair value gap, and then now is acting into this order block up here. So this is the last daily candle, and this is today's candle, and we are seeing an engulfing daily candle. We see the low of this candle or the body swept, and then the last bullish candle that moved price up also taken out. So if today's candle closes bearish, then there is a higher probability that we might see a retest, and price will sweep all these lows. When it sweeps all these lows, where is it going? We are coming straight into this buy side fair value gap, the low of this candle and the high of this candle. And I even think we might trade a little bit more down into this area here, because this is the NFP or the news candle that printed last week, the first Friday of the month of August. So price is making an intention to drop to fill that news candle or news that imbalance. So this whole week is likely we might see sales on gold. It's very likely. I'm not going to trade gold on this account, but it's likely we might see sales on gold. So once gold fill this imbalance, there's a high likelihood that gold will now move to the upside. One thing that I believe is that anytime price rejects or price fails to break a certain level, it's a sign that liquidity is piling up around those levels. So we see first gold hit this high, then we see another push to this high that could not break that high. This is a sign that above these zones there is liquidity, and price wants to take out all those liquidity in the form of pending orders and stop losses. So let's see that intention again. Price moves up. This time it took out this high but did not take this high. Still, liquidity is piling up around these areas. down, price drops again and then moves up and took this internal liquidity or highs and failed to take this area. This failure swing here is a sign that liquidity is still around these areas. People are waiting for the breakout to the upside so that their orders will be filled. And people are also protecting their orders here because they want to push price downside. So there is that fight up there. There was another drop, and this time price moved up again, and in this other block it failed to still break this high. This is also a sign that still liquidity is piling up around these areas or these zones. But on gold, we could still see that there is this previous current low here that broke structure, this high to the upside here. This low has not been tested yet. There is a fair value gap, this guy resting below here, that has not been tested. This other block below the fair value gap has not also been tested yet. This whole inefficiency and other block, orders here, gave us a shift, and therefore it is a valid area that we should expect price to trade into. Let's see, there is also liquidity. This low was taken out, but there's the liquidity sitting right here, okay, just above the imbalance and the other block that broke structure. So this whole zone or area is very important. So two things: for us to see price take out all this liquidity piling up here, there is a higher chance that price will want to drop. Let's also see here on this daily time frame, there are relative equal lows here, and anytime we are seeing a support like this or relative equal lows here, it's a sign that there is liquidity piling. Liquidity means stop losses. Liquidity means pending orders, like sell stops. People are putting their sell stops here so that in case price drops here, it will fill their orders and drive price to the downside. If you put your sell stops here, you're going to definitely put your stop loss also somewhere above where your orders are. So here we have orders coming in here. If you can see, price has been reacting here strongly. Okay, price reacts here strongly. This is a very important and strong point. So price might, if price sweeps into this new candles, this fair value gap here, and does not hold, and it makes intentions to break to the downside, then we expect all these areas to be swept. Once this area is getting swept, the target will be here. And once this low is taken out, then we might tap into this untapped fair value gap or other block. And after that, we will see price reaching out to the liquidity that is piling up here to take all of them out. That is one thing that can happen. But if this imbalance in this area holds, then price would likely move to the upside once more from here and then take out all the liquidity piling here. Probably we might see a sweep of this high and a sweep of this high also, and that could be, probably might even also see a sweep of this all-time high, and after that price might want to drop again to reach out to this low before we see a final move to the upside. So it's getting a little bit complex, but why am I holding all this perspective is because gold is in a range. We see this high here, we see this area, and we see this area, and it's in a range. So until we see a sweep of one side of the range, we will not see a move to the other side of the range. But overall, we are bullish on gold. Okay, we are bullish on gold, only that there was this break of structure signaling we want to drop, but still this drop, for me, I don't think gold is going to crash or gold is going to go down too low. Let's see here. I don't think so. There's this break of structure here, but that doesn't tell me that gold wants to drop. No, that doesn't tell me that. We will have to go bullish. Gold will go bullish, but it has to take enough power, enough energy, enough liquidity before it goes up. And that's what we are looking at. So let's see. I believe this relative equal lows and this low is going to be swept at a time before gold goes printing new all-time highs. So for this week, let's first see what the reaction will be inside this fair value gap. Once we see what the reaction will be inside this fair value gap of filling of this news candle here, then we're going to know what it wants to do again. Thank you so much and have a good rest of the week. Let's still see GBPJPY. Good. So GBPJPY, yeah, there's a reaction. Yeah, I believe strongly that price will react. Price will drop into it will turn back into this imbalance before it goes up. So let's see what will happen. Let me see US30 once more time. Okay, it's not making any sign for now of dropping. Yeah, but it's okay. It's perfectly fine. We'll wait for it. Okay, so I will update on if any of these orders get filled and how it will go for the whole week. So this week, last week was $40. Last week we had $40 for the week. So this week I'm expecting to be able to make around the same amount, $40 for the whole week or $50 for the whole week. And I'm expecting to take this $14 in 1 month. For the whole of August, I'm expecting to be able to grow this account to about $200. So let's see, 1 week is gone. Let's see the second week what will happen, and then we can take it from there. Have a good luck and a good trading week. And if you have any questions or if you want to link up for us to share ideas or trade together or something like that, don't hesitate to reach out to me. This is Kelvin here, and see you there.